Sex Party with your host, Dustin Rybka.
Hello, welcome to Sex Party. I'm your host, Dustin Rybka. With me on the show is someone you guys have been asking about in the DMs. Please bring her back. Dustin, please bring her back. When is she coming back? She is back. She is Abby Rose. She is retired from the mainstream adult industry, but she is still squirting up a storm on Fansly, on Minx, Sex Panther, OnlyFans, all of the places. She's still doing wild, wild content with her partner. They're doing couple swaps, all sorts of wild, wild stuff. We talk about something that happens when her and I and my ex-girlfriend, my now ex-girlfriend, were all together at XBIZ Miami, which I won't say another word about until we get into it in the interview. It's fun. And then Abby tells a story about teaming up with Gia Derza, the legend herself, and doing a wild impromptu scene that is nuts. It's absolutely nuts. It just happened at XBIZ. Nobody knew about it. They went right into it. We also talk about Abby squirting milk from her tit all over people's faces at XBIZ and also, online and all the things. Performer was super rude to Abby on a Brazzers set. We get into that. We get into Dom stuff. So much more. You guys, I think the only thing to do is just for me to say, without further ado, please enjoy my conversation with Abby Rose.
This week's conversation.
Abby Rose, welcome back to Sex Party. And to answer your question, I don't know if I'm tired. I think I'm like, cocaine's not available at the moment, and so we're just chugging we're just chugging Red Bull over here. Yeah. It's craziness, and we are full transparency. We are in the days just before the adult industry goes absolutely crazy with XBIZ, X3, AVN, 2 sets of awards. I love it. I'm excited. I just want to make sure I can get myself there.
You're going to be fine. Just pop some Adderalls and plow through.
Yeah. Whatever.
Everyone does, right?
Yeah, I mean, there's tricks to this fucking shit, right? There's like, I think the adrenaline, I think I'm not complaining about all this. I think I actually really kind of get off on it. I like it. I like this high wire act shit. So
I'm the same. I thrive in chaos. So I like how it's super busy and stressful and everybody's trying to talk to you and you're like, oh fuck.
Yeah. So when it kicks out, when it's done, right? When you don't have the chaos, let's say you go through a convention or maybe you're doing a bunch of content. You're like, oh my God, it's never going to work out. I'm going to die. And then it stops. Are you do you panic or are you grateful for the space?
I feel if we're talking about AVN and XBIZ, I always get sick after because I give so much, and I am a partier too. So this year I'm gonna really try not to party.
Oh no!
I'm gonna do strictly dickily, only working and working. That's the goal. But then that's what sucks is your friends go this is the one time to see, because I live in Houston, so it's the one time to see my friends. And I want to party with them, but then I don't want to get sick after. And I hate alcohol just ruins your immune system. So we'll see how I do.
Yeah. Well, if you need a pick me up, I will have a bunch of Tito's shooters all over in my suitcase and on my person. So you let me know, I'll give you one,
okay,
or 2.
I know.
Yeah.
I want to do that one IV thing.
Yeah.
But I guess it's $500 or some shit like that.
Maybe that was convention pricing. Yeah. That's.
I'd rather spend $500 on more alcohol and cure my hangover from that.
That's true, and the hotel does have really good Bloody Marys too. So yeah. Wow, this is gonna be This is gonna be a really awesome episode. Okay, your fans have been in my DMs and in the comments. They're like, when is she coming back? She dyed her hair oh my God, can you get her, can you get her back on? And so we've been chatting back and forth and, whatever. And so we've tried to get you back on and you're back on. And those people are now so excited. But let's say that like somebody didn't see the last episode and they're unfamiliar with who you are. Could you talk a little bit about who you are, what you do? Just kind of introduce yourself again.
Yeah. Can you hear that weird beep?
I did, but that's not the weirdest sound I've ever heard on this podcast. So
okay, because I don't, like I said, I'm not good with technology and I have no idea. It's my phone, but my phone's on Do Not Disturb, but for some reason it's still beeping there. But anyways, ADHD. Okay.
Yeah.
So I'm Abby Rose, and I am just a girl, really. Like I just am here on this earth, just a little speck doing my thing, and I have recently started writing a book about my life because I have lived kind of a crazy life, to be honest. I'm bipolar 1. I got diagnosed with that while I was in the Marine Corps.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I've just been kind of like navigating that. I'm a sex worker, so I do like all the things in sex work. I've tried literally every single thing within sex work. And I'm a family girl. I don't really talk too much about my family, but they're like first priority in my life. So yeah, that's me.
I love it. I think that sums you up very well. The last time I saw you was XBIZ Miami, and you were topless, squirting milk out of a tit into someone's mouth who is on their knees begging you for it. And it wasn't a man, it was a woman. And I was like, fuck yeah. Fuck yeah.
I feel like I'm a pretty normal person, like 90% of the time. So then the 10% that like I kind of can release my craziness, I really, really do it.
Yeah.
So I'm glad you saw me on my 10%.
Yeah, I think everybody needs a good 10% of just wackiness before they go back into the grind, right? And so I love people who, because that's how I am. I'm just a fucking maniac, and then I go right back into like whatever. But
routine.
I feel like most people really don't, especially sexually.
What do you mean?
Well, I feel like a lot of people have a lot of things they want to do, right? Maybe it's like they want to be gangbang, or they want a threesome, or they want to try a sex worker, or they want to like put their nudes online or whatever, and they fantasize about it. Maybe they do some role playing, but they never really do the thing, right?
Yeah.
And I feel like that you never get that, oh my God, is this really happening moment? And so then your life just kind of becomes like a pattern, right? And that's really sad to me. And
that's so true. Yeah, I think a lot of people are okay with being comfortable, and I think people that are most sex workers are not okay with being comfortable, and that's why they came into this industry.
Yeah,
they like to push the boundaries.
Yeah, and I mean, there's always risks. Obviously, like sex work is a minefield, of stuff, and it is hard. And I feel like most people, they don't, when they think sex work, they think, oh, like it's one-on-one, right? It's like, oh, you're meeting people one-on-one. Sure. But also like sex work is OnlyFans. Sex work is JOIs and shit. Sex work is like all of that stuff. And I feel like people don't realize that a sex worker is available to you, like either on your phone or in person or whatever it is. And I think that's really sad to me because, it's wild. I mean, so what do you think people should do to embrace that more? Because I think a lot of people get hung up on, like, if they're a woman, they're like, oh, well, I could never chat up a sex worker on OnlyFans. If they're a man, it's like, I don't want to get ripped off in the hotel in Las Vegas. Like they don't know. No one knows how to approach the bubble that is sex work. But as someone who's as educated as you, like, what would you advise?
I mean, basically, I feel like approaching a sex worker is the same as like trying to approach like a girlfriend or like not a girlfriend, like a date. Like you would want to just be respectful. You want to bring money to the date. You want to you know, you want to make sure that she's really taken care of, and just, you know, be polite. Like, I don't know. I think guys think sex workers, they can just go straight in right off the bat, like fucking whore or dumb slut or whatever, just saying all these names. I always say, like, treat it like a date. Like, you would get to know your date first, find out what the boundaries are. Sex workers are still people. So we still have our own boundaries too of things that we're comfortable and not comfortable with. So if you just treat it like a date, like you're just trying to get to know that girl and want to see what she's about and who she is as a person, then that's the best way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think, just be fucking kind, dude. Like, I think that's like, especially in the lead up, whether it's OnlyFans or it's, you know, in person, I think you have to be kind. And also, I think a lot of dudes make the mistake. They go to Vegas and they're like, they'll start chatting somebody up and they don't realize it's a sex worker, or it's the opposite. They'll start chatting somebody up and they are a sex worker and they think it's like real. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, but that comes with the fact that it's like, there's no education around it. There's no website to go to where it's like, this is how
I mean, that kind of sex work, like escorting, is like legal and illegal at the same time. You know, there's like a lot of blurred lines with that, and it should be fully legal, because two people consenting to having sex should be legal. End of story. Like, just because the woman is getting compensated for it makes it illegal. That's so weird to me. I've always thought that was very weird. Like, if a guy wants to have sex with me and I want to have sex with him for money, we should be allowed to do that. You know what I mean? No ifs, ands, or buts. And it makes it so dangerous for the women that do escort, because if anything bad happens with the man, then the woman feels like she can't go and say anything about it, because then she'll get in trouble for doing it in the first place. So it's kind of like a fucked up world. And I don't escort. Like I told you earlier, I'm kind of just like a stay-at-home bop now. I just kind of stay at home and do my thing on my phone or on Chatterbait. I'm like really big on Chatterbait right now. I love Chatterbait for sex workers. But for escorting, I'm like, oh, man, I hope one day they just make it legal and it makes it way more safe for the girls.
It doesn't make sense. Dude. Yeah, everyone's getting ripped off, like, in some way. And it doesn't make sense that, like, hey, I'm gonna fuck for free, and that's legal. But if I charge for it, it's illegal. That's so weird. What is that?
It makes no sense.
Does that mean if I don't pay for the crack that I
It's
can
a way for men
it?
of power to have control, to be able to do fucked up shit to women and them not to be able to stand up for it. That's why it is like that. Yeah. Unfortunately.
Yeah.
It's not really that. It doesn't take a rocket scientist to figure that out. Like, that's the reason. It's so men can get away with fucked up shit.
Yeah, of course.
It's too bad. The only good thing about it is that it makes the value, like, you can charge a lot more because it's illegal, you know. So.
Oh yeah.
If it was legal, it would be a lot more affordable.
Well, now they're like coming for OnlyFans and all this shit, and it's like, dude, can y'all just relax for a little bit, maybe? Like, what? Like, the world is stressful enough. What the fuck? Yeah.
I just we're in the land of the free. Like, do people forget that? Like, there's a lot of things I don't like people doing, but they can do it because we're in the land of the free. Even though I personally don't agree with a lot of things, doesn't mean I should stop them from doing those things, because then that's taking away our freedom of choice. Like, how do people not get that?
Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah, don't get me started.
Well, I figured I would like at least poke the bear a little bit on that one, but you know,
nothing will rile me up quicker.
Yeah, I mean, I think there's common sense. Like, people either, and you can see it online. There's the trolls are always in my comments and your comments and whatever. But like, the fact is they help engagement. So it's like, hey, you're gonna hate, make sure you do it in the comments, is what I've always said.
Exactly.
Yeah. So you mentioned that. So when you were here, you were doing mainstream and you were doing OnlyFans, and I think like streaming was still a big thing. You had a room you were in where you were talking about squirting all over the room or whatever.
Yes.
And
the
like
squirt room, the good old squirt room. Gotta love her.
Yeah, the squirt room. Possible episode title depending on where we go. Yeah. And so now you told me offline that you're not doing mainstream. So can we talk about like that change and like what are you still doing? Are you still on OnlyFans and streaming and squirting? What's going on?
Yeah. So I quit doing mainstream like 6 months ago, maybe more. I'm so bad with time. And the reason I quit was there's a lot of reasons. I'm in a relationship, so the traveling all the time because I live in Houston. So you have to either travel to like LA or travel to Florida. So I was gone a lot, and like that's just hard on a relationship, you know. It's hard for anybody like being gone like that much. I was only gone once a month, but for like a whole week at a time, and it's just like it gets draining after a while for your partner. So that was one reason. The other reason I was sick of like, even though I never had any problems with any of the guys in the industry, like I actually had a really good run. Like every guy was very respectful, like fun, cool, all the things. But I would like go online or whatever, and I would see the guy that I just was working with is like on like 12 girls lists of no lists because of all the crazy shit that he's done. Yeah. And it's just like, it kind of starts to give you an icky feeling. You're like, man, like, I really don't want to be supporting people like that. I also don't know what's true, what's not true. It just makes it makes the whole experience look uncomfortable. So I think if I were to ever start mainstream again, I'd be I would just have to tell the companies like, hey, y'all, like, I can't do this whole find out who I'm going to fuck the day before thing. Like, I got to like know. So I guess I got to make my name big enough that I could have that type of control. Because if a girl that just starts in mainstream did that, that's fine. They're not going to make you work with somebody you don't want to, but you're probably not going to get booked. You know what I mean? If you're going to be picky, like that picky. Yeah. Which kind of sucks. And I wish things like, as far as in mainstream would change with that type of thing. But yeah, overall, I loved mainstream so much. Like I loved being on set, getting my makeup done, hair done. The makeup artists are all cool as fuck. Like meeting new guys and fucking them. That was fun. Like I liked it. Yeah, it was super fun. And now I'm just like I told you, a stay-at-home bop. So I wake up in the morning, and I'm big on this thing called Minx now. I don't know if you've heard of that yet. Yeah. So Minx is like my favorite site ever. Like I'm making more on that than I was on OnlyFans. So
what is what kind of site for those that don't know? And they haven't maybe they're used to like Chatterbait or whatever. Like because I do see a lot of creators going to Minx, Hidden, and Slushy are the three big ones that I see, and Dark Fans too. I guess is a new one that I keep hearing a lot about. So
I think a lot of people are kind of getting away from OnlyFans.
Yeah,
just because OnlyFans has never really had our backs, like
yeah,
you know. So we're like, okay, well, fuck y'all. Like, of course we're gonna keep making money there because it's like all the fans know about it, and that's the one to make money with now because like everybody knows about it. But I think slowly, if we start all moving our fans over to other sites, like I don't even have OnlyFans as my number one link in bio anymore.
Yeah, that's good.
Like the chargeback situation is kind of weird. Just the fact that they like don't really promote their creators internally is kind of weird. There's just a lot of things about OnlyFans. They're not kink friendly at all. Like I can't do my milk shit there at all. I got my account deleted twice because of milk. And I'm like, I didn't know that was bad. Like, I don't know. So, yep. So I've just been doing Sex Panther. I still am on OnlyFans. I just do my more like shit on there. Yeah. And then I'm on Sex Panther, Fansly, Minx, and OnlyFans. Those are my and Chatterbait. Those are my 5 that I'm on right now. And Chatterbait is where you go live. And that's who I'll be with at X3. Who are you gonna be with? Are you going for your podcast? Yeah,
so I always wear multiple hats when I go to these things. So I am going with the fine folks at ProDX Health. They are the makers of the Pro 13, which is like the first pass certified at home STI kit. Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, we need to we'll have a talk after this about how we can get you on as an affiliate so you can make money for using it.
That'd be cool.
Kind of. We don't legally whatever for marketing it. We'll have to whatever, but and we'll have to get you a bunch of free free swag and shit. You need a Pro 13 hoodie at least.
Well, I'm gonna sign, I think Friday night, right?
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, you are signing.
Yeah,
I
I'm down
totally
for that.
fucking skipped my brain.
Right after I said yes to that, the AVN had messaged me asking for me to sign for them, so I'm excited for that
cool.
too.
Yeah,
so I'll be signing 2 times because it's like I said, like this is my first time not in mainstream going to a convention. That's the good part about being with mainstream is they set up everything for you. You have your booths all set up for you at where with whatever agency you're with.
Yeah,
and it's like smooth sailing. This time I was like, I even paid for myself. I'm so stupid. I paid for myself. And then I realized then I got that email from ABN and I wouldn't have had to pay. So maybe they can refund me my $300.
Yeah, come on, ABN. They're pretty good about everything. I love ABN because it's so organized and so is XBIZ too. I feel really, really good about both of those conventions. Actually, exotic. All 3 conventions are really great and really organized. But I think AVN, they've been around the longest, so it's like they're like the top daddy. Like they know what's up. They're really good when you have questions or, hey, I paid for this and whatever, and they're like, oh no, we'll take care of it. It's like they've always been so on it. I went to the AVN house party over the summer and had a absolute blast and like got to meet some of the people like higher ups at AVN. They were so cool and so nice.
That's cool.
Yeah. We love AVN. Okay, yeah, you are signing at the booth. Duh, Dustin. Jesus Christ. See, this is what I mean. I have from all the Red Bull, I think I already have dementia. So
dude, my memory is fucked. Like, oh my God.
Yeah.
I think it's just like we have too much going on right now, like everybody, so
yeah. But everybody out there listening and watching, buckle up because we're gonna make this episode horny and fun and valuable. You're gonna learn things, you're gonna want things. Speaking of which, okay,
I want to know what that question you were gonna ask.
I know you're on the edge of your seats. I know. So
is it coming?
I know you don't know what's coming, but we could jump right to it and get over with. That way you're not on the edge of your seat, or I could leave you.
What is it?
I could tell you're so nervous. Okay, so full transparency, and again, if I say something and we have a conversation and you're not comfortable with it, then we'll cut this out of the podcast. And so now, if this is still in the podcast in the future, they're like, oh shit. So during our last podcast interview, you and I had talked. I think at the time I was in a relationship. We are broken up now. Unfortunately, it didn't work out, but that's okay. Things happen. Okay. We're still close. We're still friends. Everything is still friendly and lovely. Good. But we have moved on. And her and I had talked about opening our relationship, right? And I was talking to you kind of in passing about it, or made some comments and whatever. And and so when we stopped recording, you said to me, you guys are going to open your relationship and I'm going to bang you guys. And I was like, I kind of laughed, and I was like, oh my God, whatever. And so I told her, and I showed her, your Instagram or whatever. And she was like, oh my God, she's so hot. Da, 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 da. And she's like, I'm so into it. And I'm like, calm down. But when we go to XBIZ, I'll introduce you. Right. And so at the pool party, I introduced you to her. And I think she was way more excited than she let on that she was. And she went to hug you and you were like, I'm really sweaty. Don't hug me because you'll get sweat all over you. And she was so, yeah. And she was so oh no, I messed up. This is not gonna, there's nothing. And I'm like, it's all right. You know what I mean?
Dude, I was probably blacked out. Was this near the milk incident? Because I was
so this was at this thing took place at night. So it was at the actual. Yeah. I was like, yo, it's a party. Everyone's fucking rocking, whatever. Don't take it personal, But but so that was the fun interaction that I was like, I'm not sure if I want to.
I wish I would have hugged her, but I probably I just because I was probably sweating and smelled so gross. I was like, I don't want to put anybody through that.
I think she took it personal, but it wasn't towards you, it was towards herself. And I was like, don't think that it's not you.
Well,
it's
you
just
got to
that
introduce me when I'm like, so, because I'm not going to be drinking at X3 because I'm working for Chatterbait. So you got to introduce me while I'm sober, Sally, and I'll give her the biggest hug ever.
We're broken up, so it's not going to happen.
She not even know?
No. Yeah, unfortunately. Yeah. She was like my assistant, my camera person at all these shows too. So now I'm like fucking way out of luck. So I've like,
now you gotta hire somebody.
yeah, I have somebody coming in for X3, so people don't get pissed if the camera work isn't as great as the last one. But we'll figure it out. We roll.
She doesn't want to go like as friends.
I think she would probably go. We actually talked about it. I was like, why don't you just come in for AVN, or whatever? And she's like, maybe, blah, 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 blah. And then then it becomes this thing. It's just, I don't know.
I know.
Yeah, it's a whole fucking thing.
It's really with anything with relationships is always complicated.
I know. Yeah. And I feel like I'm going to see her just after AVN. And so, she has a bunch of stuff here still. And so we have to like figure that out. But yeah.
Is this recent?
Yeah. This is
like days?
No, like a couple months. Months.
Okay.
Yeah. Just in time for the holiday season.
Today or something. You're like,
no.
We literally just broke up.
No.
I would be like, we need to reschedule. Okay. I would have felt so bad.
Yeah, I mean, but that's the way it is in the adult industry, right? Is like everybody, performer, podcaster, like whatever, we're all sort of moving around. And if you don't catch it at the right time to say hello to someone, you might get cut off by somebody. Sometimes there's like fans around that are kind of not all there. So
yeah, it doesn't really sound like me to not give somebody a hug though. That's pretty weird. So, but maybe I really was just like super sweaty and gross. Like I'm a pretty like I'm not stupid, but I think I'm a little on the spectrum a little bit. So like whatever I say is what I feel like.
Well, you weren't mean.
I have no like way of kind of like adjusting or holding back. So I probably wasn't sweaty as fuck. And I was like, dude, I'm sweaty as fuck. I can't give you a hug right now.
Well, it was so fucking hot in Miami. It was like really humid. It was like gnarly hot. Like you would walk outside and you'd be like, oh my God, I have to like get into an ice bath right now or else I'm going to die. Which
you should have just asked to drink my milk instead. I would have done that.
Well, it's, not to like out more stuff about her, but like, we had talked about multiple, there was other people and this, that, and the other thing. And there was a couple times where, she and I were like in a situation where it was like something was about to happen, but it didn't quite happen. Right. And so we never had taken that step and like had a threesome or done whatever. And I think she had probably built up you in her mind as like someone who's a professional, someone who's like, she was like, oh, she's really good looking, And so she had probably built up, and she was drinking too. So I was right there, but also like she was drinking as well. I mean, everybody.
I don't even remember seeing you. So that's what I'm telling you.
I love it.
That night, I fucked like Vic and
oh man,
Lawson Jones.
Okay.
In the Pornhub booth.
Nice. I was back there making phone calls too.
With Gia something. Gia, she's really famous, like anal girl.
Gia Derza?
Yes.
No way.
Yeah, dude. And I was like,
yes.
So that show was like, oh my God. I am a very professional person, but like once I have fun, I really have fun.
Yeah, I think you have that there's no better way to be. I mean, being a professional in this industry, right? It's like it kind of has, that's part of it in a way. Is and
I think it's like rare, like it was on film, but it is rare as like porn stars now to have like that like spur of the moment crazy sex, because like we're so like me, I'm so paranoid about STDs, so I only fuck people that are tested. So like to go to a bar and just like fuck some guy in the bar bathroom, like that shit's so hot to me, but like I will never do that now because I'm so scared of STDs. So like it kind of felt like that kind of hookup. Like even though we did prop up the little phone camera in the side, like, but it wasn't planned. It's not like So we were just like, let's go fuck right now. Like, we need to do this. Like, we were just horny and like, it was real. Like, not saying that like porn isn't real, but like, it's a lot more plans. Like, you go over boundaries and you're setting up the cameras ahead of time, paperwork, it kind of takes the thrill out of it a little bit. So, but this was just like straight, like animalistic, like, let's just go in there and do our thing. And like, I really have missed that. That's my favorite kind of sex. Like, spur of the moment, like raw, like super like hot and sweaty. Like I love that shit. It's my favorite.
So okay, yeah, no, it's the best. It's the absolute best, and it's also like you're right. It's incredibly rare, even for like normal people to have sex like that. It's like it's super like wait a minute, and a lot of people can't. I feel like some people get really nervous when it's spur of the moment like that, and they can't let go. But like to some of us, it's like a fucking crazy turn on because it's like you don't know what's gonna happen, right? And
like before porn, I was like such a little slut like that, like because I didn't know, I wasn't educated on STDs really, because my parents were like really against sex, so like I didn't talk to them about it, so everything was like a secret, and so like it was always kind of like hot and heavy because I'm like sneaking around and like not letting anybody know that I'm doing all this crazy shit. And like that's just my whole life up until like porn. Pretty much, I realized like, oh fuck, like I can catch STDs. Like I should be getting tested. Like what the fuck?
Yeah,
I went my whole life without getting an STD, and I fucked a lot of people. So maybe I'm immune or something. But
well, that deserves a sex party round of applause. We fucking love that. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I mean that's the thing is like. Especially now, like I've been I can count on my hand the number of people that I've fucked without a condom, right? I've been a huge condom guy, right? And then, my last relationship, we did have sex without a condom, like because we timed it to like her cycle and like all that shit and whatever. And so I was like, this is so much better than,
Dude.
Yeah. And so there's that.
I don't even do sex without a condom or with a condom.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
I don't like the way it feels. I'm like, that's a no for me.
Yeah.
So you're either getting tested or we are not fucking, like in the story.
100%, which I feel like my editor should just insert the QR code and the fucking link for ProDXHealth.com. Yeah. Yeah. And actually, if you use code PARTY, you get 20% off. Not 12 anymore, but 20. So there you go. There's your fucking there's the plug on that. So you're in this. So you had sex with Gia Derza. Are you guys were both squirting all over the place or what?
I don't know. Like I told you, like that night I was like really drinking a lot, so I don't remember. But I've watched the video. I don't think she squirts that I saw.
She's a fucking legend.
Like,
yeah,
her sexual energy is legit. Like a lot of girls, like you could tell they're doing it for money, which that's totally fine. No problem with that. But like you could tell this girl like is a real freak. Like she genuinely loves sex.
Yeah.
So it was like, and Lawson and Vic, same. Everybody's super sexual. So it was like 4 very sexual people all together.
Oh my God. Yeah. That's crazy.
And I can only sell that video on Fansly. I can't sell that video on OnlyFans.
Because of fluids.
Because I don't even know. I think it's because actually, now I think about it.
I think the title of this episode is going to have something to do with milk. We're just going to...
The milky mommy.
Something like milk spray, milk cannon. I have no idea.
No hugs, just milk.
Oh my God. First of all, stop. If you're feeling bad about it, stop feeling bad. It was not that. Don't feel bad. Don't feel bad. But you
can totally keep it in. Like, no, it's no big deal. Yeah.
I just wanted to like frame that moment because I feel like if we didn't talk about it, you would never know. Cause like, we're at a party, it's fucking loud and shit.
Dude, whatever. Yeah, I wouldn't have never known.
Yeah, it's right.
I'm glad. And it does make you realize, like, especially in this industry, like, okay, like I've met Kaylee Gunner, right?
Yeah.
I think to me, Kaylee Gunner is like my type to a T. Like, and I get really mad awkward when I like I'm like a very like cool person with guys. and with most girls, but girls that I think are hot, I become like a 12-year-old schoolboy. Like I'm like, like I like am like, hey, I'm Abby. Nice to meet you. Like I become a totally different person, and I like, of course they're gonna act weird back because like I'm giving them that weird energy, and then so then it's kind of like don't meet your heroes kind of thing because like not saying that Kaylee did anything bad towards me, but her vibes were just kind of like get the fuck away from me.
Really? Oh my God.
But I mean, she probably doesn't even remember meeting me. You know what I mean? Like, but a moment that was such built up in my head because I was like, I want to meet her. I want to work with her. Like, I'm going to introduce myself. We're both military. Like, all my fans always ask for me to work with her and stuff. But I'm like, you guys don't realize, like, there's levels to this shit. Like, this girl is way up here. Like, I'm just like beginning to climb the mountain. Okay. So yeah, it's just kind of funny.
Was that interaction between you and Kaylee Gunner in Miami?
It was. I think it was at ABN. Now that I think about it.
Okay.
Yeah, it was real quick, like passing. I was just like, "Hey, I'm Abby. I'm in the Marine Corps."
Oh
She's
my
like,
God!
"Oh, cool. I gotta go." I was like, "Bye."
Wow!
Like it was super quick like that.
Yeah. She's really cool. Actually, I've never had her on the show. I've never interviewed her at a convention. Hopefully that changes this year. But in Miami, it was like late night. Everyone was drunk. I don't know if she was drunk, but like, I don't know. I was kind of like fucking, I was buzzed that whole trip. But I was like getting off the elevator and she was getting on and she almost walked into me and she was like, "Oh, I'm so sorry." And I was like, "No, you're okay. You're Kaylee Gunner. Go ahead."
You can run into me anytime.
Well, I wanted her to fucking be like, "Hey, it happens. You know, people walk into each other. It's fine. There you go. You know, whatever." But she was like really, really, really nice. And so, she comes across as someone who knows what she wants and knows who she is and is, you know, all my barely interactions with her have been really good. I mean, if you guys together would be in a scene, and we talked last time you were on the show about you getting all the military vets together for something.
That'd be so cool. It's just so hard.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. So okay, so how long would it take you to come down if Kaylee was like, "Hey, let's do a scene for our OnlyFans or something like that"? Like, would you be able to? Would it be like? Would you be nervous for days or like what? What's the process?
I would be pretty damn nervous. Not gonna lie, like I would be. Yeah.
Would you go research all her other like girl videos or like what would you?
No, I would definitely not research her girl videos. That would make me more nervous. I don't know what I would do.
Okay.
I think I would just try to meditate through it.
I love it. But
I mean, I've been with some pretty big name girls before.
Yeah.
And like different strokes for different folks. Like my favorite girl that I've ever been with that's like really well known is Luna Star.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I had a scene with her and she is the shit. She like knows how to make people like she could sense that I was nervous because I mean that's a big scene. It was with her and Ricky. Ricky from
Ricky's Room.
Ricky Resort. What's his? I don't know his last name is. Whatever. He's super famous here.
Yeah.
And I was nervous. It was like brothers, and I was like, okay, like what the fuck? Like this is a big deal. And she was just so cool. Like if you need anything, let me know. Like she didn't make me feel bad. She was like, you killed it. Like hypes me up. Like she was the best. And then I have one girl, I won't say her name, but she was my first scene. And she's really famous, and she was a bitch, bro. Like
really?
I was like the only girl on my no list. But that's her thing. Like she's like I think a dom for guys and stuff. I don't know. I've been playing with this whole time. So I just like that. I can't handle girls like that. Like I like real down to earth, like nice girls. Like I do not like girls who think that they're hot shit. Like no matter if you're fucking Angelina Jolie or whatever. Like if I met Angelina Jolie and she treated people like that, I would immediately have like no respect for her.
How did she treat you? Like in the scene or afterwards?
Both. Like she was just very like trying to be like the alpha girl, you could tell, and kind of like try to put me in my place for being like a new girl kind of thing. Like a little like, it kind of reminded me of like hazing vibes. Cause I was in the military. I was like, kind of like that. I was like, girl, like, what the fuck? Like, you're trying to haze me right now? Like, this is porn. Like, this is not that big of a deal. I mean, it is a big deal, but like, the whole hazing thing seems weird.
It's very weird.
But apparently, like, Adriana Chinchik is like very open that like her and like a couple girls would like haze new girls when they came in.
Really? Yeah.
Like, I watch a lot of her podcasts like talking about that. So maybe it is a thing for the bigger name girls to haze the news girls, but I was not here for it. I was like,
yeah,
I'm just gonna put you on my no list and go about my day.
Wow. Okay. So the first person on your no list was a woman?
Actually, yes. Yeah.
Holy shit.
I only have 2 people on my no list. I'm working with like hundreds. I like overall, like I'm a very, like I love people. I love meeting like different people. Like I'm a lover girl. So it's hard. It is hard to get on my bad side.
Yeah, I mean, you're so much fun. I mean, just from like meeting you that once and then like doing 2 podcasts and like our messages back and forth, like you are like really down to earth. You're a lot of fun. You're really smart. And so it's like, I don't know how someone, unless they see, my thing is, I feel like the only person who would try to haze you or like dom you out would have to be someone who is really maybe has like some insecurities going on, probably.
I don't know. Yeah, probably. Like I've heard that like she's known in the industry for being a bitch. So
does her name start with an?
I don't think it was anything personal. I think it just is her personality.
Does her name start with an L?
No.
Okay, I'll tell you after.
Okay, I can tell you after too.
Yeah, because I had a holy shit.
I was like, bro, or did you just say, because I'm like I am. And like, I know in porn that's kind of normal, but it's okay to switch things up. Like,
yeah.
Let me do me, like, let me do my technique. And like on camera, I was like, the director like dropped his mouth and everything too. Coolest director ever. Like
what?
Mello from Brothers is like the best director. He's so cool.
Yeah.
But yeah.
So did they leave that in the scene?
I haven't even watched it. I'm like, I don't really watch my porn like that.
Okay, so what? So when she
see if it's in the scene.
So after that, were you? Did you? How did your body react to that? Were you like, "Fuck you"? Like in your head, were you like, "Fuck you, bitch"? Or like,
I think I was in shock. I was like, I am. I think I said I am. Like, what do you mean? And she.
Oh.
Okay, I'm just gonna suck it the way that I suck it. Like,
yeah.
Yeah.
Don't fucking come at me about my dick sucking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The guy was Scott Nails though, and he's hot as fuck.
Well, and plus, like they booked you because you're you, and they know what you do. They know what your style you have. Like, what
I think every girl in porn is good at sucking dick. Like, you wouldn't be in porn if you're not good at sucking dick.
Yeah, exactly.
It doesn't need to be a competition. That's the thing. Like, I've worked with so many girls with threesomes, and I've never, ever felt like it was a competition. It always felt very like, we're in this together kind of thing until her. So that's where I just know, like, she just, whatever. She needs growth. Whatever. Do your thing. But she's killing it though. And like, that's the thing is her personality, like guys love that bitchy girl thing. So yeah, she kills it. And I'm happy for her. Like I want her to succeed. Yeah. I just don't want to fuck her again.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Well, I mean, and that's the thing too, is for me personally, like just in normal life, I had some girl, I don't know. We're like flirting, I guess, like back and forth. Right. And like, whatever. And she like tried to dom me like in the messages. And I was like, I feel sick. She's like, why? I'm like, cause you're being a bitch. And I'm like, I'm just going to tell you right now, like I'm a very dominant person, but you won't see that unless we hook up. Like, I don't feel the need to, I don't need to like
make it our whole reality.
I don't want to control anything anyone does unless it's in the bedroom with consent prior. Right.
Yeah.
I'll do all the CNC in the world, whatever. But like, I need that. The only time I'm interested is if you relinquish control and consent to me and it's agreed upon. I don't want to like, I mean, I'm definitely the guy who is like, if we're going to go out, I'm like, 8:00, let's do it. I'm whatever. Like that's
You're direct.
Very direct. Yeah. But she was like, she's like trying to dom me out. And she's like, you don't like dommy stuff? And I'm like, no. She's like even like a dominatrix. I'm like, absolutely not. It makes me like, and so and then she like
girls make the most. Is
she
like
like
a sex worker?
Adjacent. She's like a sex worker adjacent kind of. Yeah.
Like she'll have like sugar daddies and stuff probably. Yeah.
And she's like, goes to like a ton of sex parties and like, it's like open and like,
that's cool.
Works in like, this is going to give away too much, but like did it
work out? Like once you like went through your boundaries that you're really not that into that?
So that is very recent, what I just told you. And actually she hasn't come back since I said that. There's like, it's like on,
this is not going to work.
And we're going to see. Yeah. We're going to see. She probably just wants some twerp to fucking boss around or whatever. But it's funny because we're going to see each other at AVN. So we'll see what happens. But yeah.
She's like,
yeah, I don't. Well, you know what that's like. I mean, for me, like I had to discover that on my own that I was a dominant person. You know what I mean? And so I will listen and I will whatever. But when someone's trying to like boss me around, I just can't. It's like, whether it's.
I tried to do one today, actually.
Really?
I got a phone call today. Like I do, because on that Minx thing, they like say what they want.
Yeah.
And I am really, really good at it if they're not talking. So like I did a phone call yesterday so they can either type or you see them and they're like talk like how me and you are talking right now. So the first guy was just typing and I was just like tearing him to fucking pieces. And I kind of liked it. I was like, this is nice. Like, I like this. And then the second guy, I could see and hear him and I could not do it. I was like, I think I need to be like doing it to like a person I'm imaginary. Why can I not
imagining? Yeah.
Instead of like act like if you wanted to be doms and I was looking at you.
Yeah.
I don't think I could do it.
Yeah. See, for me, it's like I like doing it through text, but I also like in person. I'm a whole other animal, right?
It's an art.
The thing is like I want to learn more about being, and I've even toyed with the idea of like being a professional dom in some cases because I'm like I kind of want to learn how to break somebody, but with consent in a horny way that stuff can release from that person that they don't know how to release themselves. Like that's the shit that I really want to fucking.
You know Ken Fields?
I had him on the show a couple weeks ago. Yeah.
Oh, cool. Yeah. He's like I think he is considered like a professional dom, right?
Yeah, he has some background in that too. Yeah, he's a smart guy. Okay. He's for sure.
Yeah.
So okay, so you being just a fucking hard pivot away from that, but you being like only online and not doing mainstream, what does that look like? Are you still doing partnered content like with your partner or okay, so partnered content and then obviously like
and we do couple swaps.
Oh, okay.
So we're like I don't do any more boy girls at all.
Okay.
I only do stuff with him. So, and we really don't do that often because we're in Houston, but we have like 6 lined up in AVN. So we'll see.
Oh shit. Okay. So the 4 of you enter. Well, yeah, you'll see what happens with the Tito's vodka. Yeah.
Exactly.
The 4 of you will go into a room, whatever, right? The cameras are there, whatever. And then y'all will fucking. Why am I saying y'all? Is it because if you're from Texas? I don't know
from Texas.
I don't know what's going on.
From here, but I say it all the time too. It's fun to say.
It is fun to say, and I don't think it has to be like a southern thing. We can just say y'all.
No,
yeah, it's fine.
It's just a cool thing.
It's fine. The cool kids are doing it, y'all.
Yeah.
So then you guys will all get it on together, or and then swap partners or whatever. And does that feel better because he's there, you're there? It feels more like good for the relationship, I guess, if you're in the same room together.
Yeah, I mean, he just wanted to be like more involved because like you have to think of it like from like a partner's perspective. If like partner A is doing everything and then partner B is not, it's kind of like makes you feel left out, you know? So we decided we would just do stuff together from now on. Nice. And I feel like it's really helped our relationship. I'm like the least jealous person ever. And I am a cuck. So I love watching him fuck girls. Like we had this scene with Andy Anderson and it was actually an orgy. But he was fucking Andy Anderson, and he's never come inside a girl. Actually, oh no, I think he didn't come inside Cassie Lux. I don't think. But I don't think he had came inside a girl ever before this. You do it, babe. And I was like watching the whole thing and it was like so nice. I was like, I love this. Like this makes me so happy. I don't know.
Yeah.
I think it's just like I like seeing people have pleasure.
Yeah. I mean, there's so many levels to it. And I think when people think cuck, they think like somebody's like, oh, now go clean it up, which whatever. I mean, in your case, maybe you're into that, maybe you're not, right? Like,
oh yeah. I'll clean it up.
Right. But then there's
a serving person. I have a serving.
Yeah,
part.
sure. Well, and then there's like this other thing called compersion, which all the sex therapists talk about on my podcast, which is like what you just said. You're in it because the idea and the sight of like that person getting off and having pleasure turns you on. So it's like a bit of like cuck and compersion like mixing in together, which is like super interesting. Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah.
I know. I wish I could go to school for, I mean, I teach myself, I guess, but like it would be nice to go to school without having to take science and math and all this bullshit that I don't really like understand or want to learn. And I would want to just learn about like mental health and sex. Those are like the two things that fascinate me so much. So.
I mean, I just had a call with the Sexual Health Alliance, or SHA as they call it, and they, I guess spoiler alert, they asked me to like do something for them, which I just won't say yet because it's not official. But they're like, you can get like certified to, you know what I mean? Like you can get their certification, which is like not 10 years of school. It's like just their, you know, and it's like really a lot of therapists have it, a lot of coaches have it. I will. Yeah.
Because I would really be interested in doing that.
I feel like you would fucking kill at that. You know what I mean?
I think that would be really, really awesome.
Yeah. Okay. So partner swaps. Then you're doing like you two together, couple content, and then obviously you're still squirting the room up, right?
Yes. I even like decided this year is the year of like they need to pay extra for me to squirt, because after like so many cleanups, you're just like kind of it does make it like a little more annoying than like fun.
Yeah.
So I'm still a squirter, but if you want to like really get me going, and I am like I do have like a legitimate fetish for money. Like when guys pay for me to get off, like it turns me on, like literally. So I'm like, if you want me to be turned on, you need to tip me extra, because then I'll squirt a lot more and it'll be worth the cleanup.
Yeah. Would you have one of those blankets?
Yeah, those things. I squirt so much that like it becomes soaking wet. I'm like, and then it gets trapped in like the liner of the plasticness. I'm like, I don't know. It's so heavy in the washing machine. I'm like, I'm just going to just use towels, and I just wash them right away after.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you could also sell that too for a bunch of money if you...
The towels? Oh my God.
Yeah.
I'll not ship that. Oh yeah, I should, but I do sell my squirt underwear.
Oh, okay. Well, you should sell, I mean, sell everything, but you know, get the bag.
Yeah.
But,
I know, but the whole going to the store with like, and shipping it kind of thing, I'm like, nah. They already like, my UPS is already like, so I'm like, don't put my real name. And they're like, hey, what do you want to put? I'm like, Abby. They're like, okay. And then they're like, what's in the bag? I'm like, clothes. It's like I feel like I'm being investigated every time I go.
They know. They have to know. It's like it's a whole industry, you know? Like they have to know.
Yeah, they have to know.
Yeah. That's awesome. Okay, and so since you've been, well, I guess it doesn't have to be since you've been out of mainstream, but what has been, number one, what's been the most exciting thing that you've done? Yeah, I guess since you left mainstream, like what kind of content? Is it the couple swaps that excite you? Is it the people paying for your fucking squirt fountains? Is it the like squirting milk out of your tit? Like what
like what do I like doing the
what
most?
do you like doing the most? Like since you left mainstream, since you're not getting that kick from mainstream?
I would still say collabing. Like I like working on my own. It is nice to work from home, so I'm not complaining.
Yeah.
But I am such a people person. Like I love like working with other people. So like I'm so excited for ABN. Like
oh yeah,
I cannot wait.
Yeah.
And then I'm doing another content house that I'm actually hosting with Andy Anderson and CJ. And it's going to be a Minx, which is like Sex Panther and Minx are the same. So just it's kind of confusing, but they're the same. Confusing. Minx is for porn stars, and then Sex Panther is for like everybody else. So yeah, I'm going to be hosting that, and I'll be able to work with other girls. Like even if I'm not having sex with other people, like this is just going to be social media content house and phone calls. We'll take phone calls, like private phone calls with guys and stuff.
Sure.
But I just love being around people. So that's what makes me happy.
Yeah. You're definitely a people person. Like I feel like you could tell. I mean, when you and I first met, it was very quick. Like at Miami, it was during the day, and you and I were just happy to be there. Like I could tell, like everyone else is kind of like in their like vibey sort of like, I don't want to say Hollywood, but it's like that show particularly is a lot of performers, a lot of really big famous performers, and they were all kind of like doing their own thing. And then I saw you saw me, and like we gave each other a hug, and it was like, hey, what's up? It was like we were both like, you know, kind of similar in that way where you sort of vibe off of the energy of other people. You know what I mean? I could totally tell that, and I could see that would be one of the things that you would be excited about in your performance life, you know, doing content and shit or whatever. What would you say recently is like, and again, I have to put this disclaimer out there. I don't believe in kink shaming. We're not kink shaming. But that being said, what is like the most bizarre, wildest, craziest like request that you get on any site?
Oh my God. Like these guys need to be like creative directors with the shit that they come up with, because I'm like, how the fuck did you think of that? Like it's actually crazy. Most recently, the craziest thing I've gotten. Oh fuck.
Yeah, they get like really specific. I'm sure.
I mean, I would say like that, like the small penis humiliation thing has been like more prominent recently, and that's like pretty intense for me, because I'm like, damn, like I'm really like telling this person like they're a piece of shit, and I'm like telling them they're pathetic and like they don't deserve to be talking to me and like all this. That can be a little much for me because I am such like a naturally nice person. But when I'm in a bad mood, it comes really natural and easy. But like weird stuff, God, I get so much weird stuff, and now I can't even think of one. Always the cake topper or whatever. The weirdest thing I ever got was my hair guy, and I think I told you about him already.
The cake topper, refresh my memory.
Okay, so I was like, I don't know, I was making a weird metaphor, but it didn't work. But basically, this guy, he likes hair, and he likes whoosh, 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 and we're gonna go into the car wash, and the sound of the car wash swiping back and forth while I blow dry my hair, and like it has nothing to do really with sex, but it's like it's just like car wash and hair, and the sound of whoosh. And like showing my hair and like whoosh, 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 whoosh. That was the weirdest one I ever got.
Yeah, you know what's crazy is I had someone else on the show who's mainstream, Anna OF creator, and she said she had one similar where the guy just wanted her to like vacuum out and like wash her car while the song Car Wash played in the background. So maybe it's the same guy. I don't know.
Yeah, it could be for real. And he's such a sweetheart. Like,
Yeah.
I'm totally down with that. And then like I've gotten a really good one where he just watches me get ready. Like nothing sexual at all. And he takes pictures of me while I'm getting ready. I'm like, I love that. That's nice. Because I have to get ready anyways.
Yeah.
And I'm a expeditionist. And even though I can never say that word right, I don't think I said it right. But
that means you're an explorer,
like,
basically. You said expeditionist.
I'm an exhibitionist.
Yeah, I know. We know what you meant, but yeah. You could be. You could be an explorer too. Yeah, you could be an
I'm Dora the Explorer. That's what I'm going to be for Halloween.
Yeah, you could be both. You could be an expeditionist and an exhibitionist. That is really hard. Yeah, that is really hard to say.
But yes, so I like being watched. So it's like nice to have somebody watching while I'm getting ready. That was cool.
Yeah, that makes sense too, because like you would get off on like an audience, you know what I mean? Like obviously, right? Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Last couple questions of this episode. What do you hope to accomplish, whether it's content creation or I don't know, maybe something else, whatever, in 2026? Like, what's your do you have a big goal? Is it Kaylee Gunner? Is there something you want to do in 2026?
Yeah, well, my book is almost done. So my main thing is just getting that launched and start getting it out there and just being more comfortable with sharing my story, because this is like the first time I've shared my story in like non-detailed forms before, but like this will be my first time sharing my life story in detail. And I'm like, I hired a social media team to run a different page. It's like called The Real Abby Rose. And it's like basically more me talking about mental health and my life dealing with being bipolar 1 and stuff like that. And so just trying to get more comfortable with talking about those things without like getting triggered and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And so that's kind of like my goals for 2026. And I do want to buy my mom a house in Florida. Just she is getting a little older. So I want to make sure she's taken care of. So I'm trying to save $5,000 a month for that to get a good down payment, because I have my house now, but I didn't have to have a down payment because I'm like with VA or whatever.
Yeah.
So yeah, you need a big down payment for your second house. So I'm trying to save up for that. And yeah, that's pretty much, those are my like goals. Like work wise, I'm just going to keep trucking along. I like everything I'm doing. I'm going to be signing for Chatterbait at all the conventions.
Yeah.
So that's like really, I love that. Like, I think that's cool. Like Chatterbait's been like that's where I started. So they've been my bread and butter for like 5 years now. And so I'm happy. Like I got the recognition from them that they chose me as one of the models to go and like represent them. Yeah. So yeah, that's about it.
We love that. Amazing. We love Chatterbait too. They always have a killer presence at all at Exotica, at least. Like they've had a fucking bang up.
I wish it would be ABN instead of My Free Cams. I feel like Chatterbait's way bigger than My Free Cams, but I think they overpriced them or something. They kind of like
I mean, there's just something's going on there. I just actually, someone actually just told me that they're not at ABN. I'm like, wait, yeah, they are. And they're like, no, they're not. I'm like, oh, you're right. I totally fucking
weird.
Yeah, something's happening there. Final question. Do you see yourself ever returning to mainstream adult porn?
No, I really don't.
Okay.
Yeah. As long as like, I don't know, you never say never, like obviously.
Sure.
Like, but I plan on marrying my partner, and that's more important to me than being famous.
Sure. Yeah.
Yeah. Because mainstream, that's like really why you do mainstream. It's not even necessarily for the money. It's more to get fame.
Yeah. And then sometimes it like feeds back to your OnlyFans, and your OnlyFans feeds back to the kind
with fame comes money, but yeah, you can make just as much money as some of these famous girls by being a solo person. It's just you're not going to be like recognized as much. Because I know even some girls that are more famous than me, I do make more than. So because but that's because I'm like actually connecting with the fans and like hustling to make money instead of like just putting content out there for people to watch for free to know me, you know?
Yeah. And also I feel like you're doing it the right way. Like, I don't know if you're familiar with all this drama that's going on right now with like Camilla and Sophie Rain and all that.
Oh yeah. How she's a scam artist. Well, they're both kind of scam artists.
Yes,
They're both
Camilla.
Yeah, they're scam artists.
Yeah. Because
at
that
least Sophie Rain gives back to people in need. I'll give her that one.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, the Camilla girl is just a pure shitbag.
Like crazy, like totally tanking, like what Bella Thorne did to OnlyFans. Now Camilla, or Scamilla as we call her, she's doing the same thing where she's like totally melting the trust of the consumer with other creators.
Exactly. She's fucking everybody.
It's crazy.
The whole brother thing is disgusting too. That's like, I don't fuck with that. Like even like the barely legal type shit. I don't know. Like any sort of weird underage shit. I'm like, let's get all of that weirdness out of this industry.
Yeah. What are you doing? Like, what the fuck? Yeah. Oh. And people just like, are you okay? I don't know.
My ear fell off or something. Oh, it's probably my hair.
It's Camilla's ghost.
She's like, fuck you, bitch.
Abby Rose, thank you so much for being with me on Sex Party again. We love you. We love having you. You're so much fun. It's so fun to just like take a fucking ride with you.
Thank you for being so flexible on my schedule too.
Dude, I'm the king. I'm the king of flexible. Don't worry about it.
That's really nice. Cause I know that can be frustrating, but I was just like, dude, that's a problem with me. I overbook myself.
So do I.
And then I'm like, fuck my life.
Yeah. I mean, I always for you have open door policy on the show, meaning like anytime you want to be on, you're one of like the 6 or 7 people that I would say just shoot me a fucking message and we'll get you back on. I don't even have to know what it's about. So whatever. So yeah, of course. Let's tell these horny milk-soaked or wannabe milk-soaked fans, fucking partygoers in the audience, where they can find all your content online, your Instagram, all of that, but more importantly, where they can like just dump buckets of cash out on you.
Ooh, yes. I love buckets of cash. Okay, so my OnlyFans let's not start with OnlyFans actually. Fuck that. We're gonna start with Minx. For Minx, AMYNX, just search Abby Rose. I'll be there.
Okay.
And that's where you can actually call me. Like, that's my phone number. Minx is my phone number. You can call or text me anytime. I keep it on all day. Like, and I literally have my phone next to me.
That's what that noise has been, probably.
Yes. Exactly. Okay, and then OnlyFans, it's Abby Rose OF. Fansly, it's Abby Rose _. And then Instagram, it's Abby Rose Main. And if you want to watch my bipolar journey, me being open about bipolar, that's Abby Rose Real.
Okay.
ABBYROSEREAL.
Love it. Yeah. Love it. Well, I can't wait to have you back. I will be seeing you here in like a week or something. So
I can't wait.
Yeah, for sure. Until then, we will talk soon.
Okay. See you later. Bye.
Huge thank you to my guest, Abby Rose, for being with me on the show again. If you're loving everything Abby is doing, make sure you go check out, and you know you are, so make sure you go check out all of her stuff, her social media, right? Her Instagram, Twitter, all those things. But take some cash, go over to Minx, go over to Fansly, Sex Panther, and talk to her. Buy some content. Think of some crazy things to request. See if you can top the wildest request she's had. Enjoy yourself. If you're loving guests like Abby, she will be back in the future. You'll see her in some of these specials coming up. But let's just say you're enjoying all of the guests and you're still on board with all my nonsense, right? As a host, what can you do to show that love, but also make sure that you never miss a new episode of the show every single Wednesday? How can you solve both of these equations with one go? Well, if you're listening to this on platforms like Apple and Spotify, you could leave a rating, you could leave a review. Those things mean the world to me. They really, really do. But let's forget about what I need and talk about what you need. Forget the rating, forget the review. You can still do it if you want to, but forget about it and just for the love of everything that you want and need in your life, make sure you subscribe to the show so that way you never miss a new episode every single Wednesday, especially, right, if you are subscribed or you think you're subscribed on Apple Podcasts. They've been unsubscribing people from certain shows for whatever reason. So go to Apple Podcast, go to Sex Party with Dustin, Rybka in the upper right-hand corner. If you see a pause button, tap the pause button, toggle on down to resubscribe, re-download or resume downloads, right? Whatever it is, hit that button, boom, you're resubscribed. If you are watching on YouTube, I love you, I see you, I appreciate you. If you're watching on YouTube, have you seen Abby's milk content? Let me know in the comments. Be as descriptive as you want. But remember, YouTube is kind of censorship valley these days. So maybe use some emojis. If there's milk emojis, then use those. Let me know what you think. If you're watching on YouTube and you want to make sure that you never miss a new episode of the show every single Wednesday, but you also want to show some love, some desire, some confusion, some sadness, some rage, some sort of emotion towards the show, how can you do that? You could like this video, you could dislike this video. You could do that to all the videos. You could leave a comment on this video. You could leave comments on all the videos. Positive or negative, we will go back and forth. We will have a dialogue. But the most important thing you can do to make sure you never miss a new episode every single Wednesday is to subscribe to the channel. I am always available in the DMs on Instagram. And I will see you all right back here next week.
Thanks for listening. The party continues next week. Click subscribe and let's make this a regular thing. Follow the show on Instagram and Twitter at SexPartyFM. Follow Dustin at Dustin Rybka.